November 3, 2020, the world witnessed the most awaited election amid the COVID pandemic. The U.S. presidential election 2020 is a historic election of America due to the absolute disputes over the two main parties, Republican and Democrat. Much different from the normal election, this year, due to the COVID, more than 100 million cast their ballots in early voting before the election day, and there was huge doubt about the legitimacy of the ballots throughout the period. President Donald Trump has one of the four ballots due to the huge number of early voters, and this might lead to one of the most shameful American presidential election ever. Various events happened that clearly prove the concern of the transparencies of the early ballots. 31st October 2020, furthermore, investigators are trying to track down Louisiana's absentee voters in Texas whose mail-in ballots was found open and left in the trust, presumably stolen from a mail facilities in Houston. The ballot was opened and is voted for President Donald Trump. On the same day and on November 2nd, deaf people cast voting in New York City and Florida on cases registered Democrat. Officials in Broward County, a Democrat stronghold county, uncovered a scheme over the summer. Someone in Columbia, South Carolina, mailed 51 new voter applications, each bearing the same neat handwriting, to the Broward County Elections Office in July, officials said. Officials could not determine who mailed the registrations because there was no return address. The registration applications were received in 19 envelopes. 30 of the 51 were verified by the state attorney's office at DNDCs. The identities of the other 21 could not be verified by only date of birth and name. In New York City's records show the elections board received an absentee ballot registered Democrat, and those ballots have been mailed into the New York City Board of Elections in the name of the dead voters. Adding up to the tension, on the voting day, President Trump has won the upper hand at Wisconsin and Michigan the whole day, and suddenly the table flips incredibly at the very end day during the extension time to check the early ballots. People put lots of questions and concern over the issues that finding out a trove of more than 100,000 votes, and every single ballot of them are Democrat voting for Biden, not a single one for other candidates, let alone President Trump. Ironically, the result of Wisconsin that Biden magically win, there are more than voters than the number of people who registered to vote. The registered number is 3,129,000, and the total number of vote cast is 3,239,920 votes. This clearly showed a fraud in the number of early ballots for the election, and the president has requested a recount of Wisconsin's. It is the shame of the American presidential election history and might be one of the biggest scandals of the election. Any fraud carried out in the election show the fact that the ones do not care about the legitimacies and respect the law, American people, American future, as well as the reputation of America being a transparent country. The world is looking at the result of the election, and hopefully, America can still save the face in this historic presidential election. God bless America.